Well, school is out for summer.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're getting so close to 4th of July, hard to believe.
That is hard to believe. But kids, even when they're not going to a school program, they need to eat.
Yeah, and it can be a problem for families that rely on schools for breakfast and lunch. But there are some summer feeding programs gearing up right now, and not just in school buildings. Laura Hand reports.
In this first full week of summer vacation, the students are figuring out how to spend their time out of the classroom. No question, libraries with their computers are a draw. But as kids are active, they also need to eat.
If their kids are hungry, their brains aren't working very well as far as learning, reading, growing, all those kinds of things. So we think nutrition and food is really important for the summertime, just like it's important through the school year.
I know that.
The after-school programs that the Salvation Army runs here in Syracuse have always provided snacks. But in the summer, they go to full day and add in breakfast and lunch. Good for the kids and their families.
For the Syracuse City Schools, there are actually more feeding locations in the summer than during the school year. Not necessarily in schools, in places like parks and here in libraries.
35 locations during the school year. During the summer program, we serve in 42.
And in Syracuse, all the feeding stations are free for young people up to 18. And it's not only the locations, it's also what they serve.
Whenever we can scratch cook, we do so. Those convenience items that we use, we do look for the cleanest label we can find, meaning that we're looking for less additives and preservatives.
Good food may be important to adults, less of a concern to students, but looks are important. So there's more emphasis on packaging, which sells the product.
Little container full of food that looks very good to a student.
All part of the effort to keep young people well-fed and healthy as they enjoy time off through the summer. In Syracuse, Laura Hand reporting.
Now, there are summer food programs in communities all over our area, and we have a link for you on our website, cmycentral.com, to where you can find one close to you.
Yeah, there are others nearby. At 6, something new here in Syracuse, specifically how the kids will be able to get their lunches in the same way many adults do. It's kind of a fun way to approach this, not the typical cafeteria style.
Yeah, a really unique way. Well, the summer is here, and for many needy school children, they may not know where their next meal may come from now that they aren't getting school breakfast or lunches.
Yeah, tonight we're revealing some new efforts to help keep those children fed. Laura?
School may be out, but students are still getting fed this summer. And this year, not only in cafeterias, there are also food trucks. I'm Laura Hand with the story coming up.
Welcome back to NBC3 News at 6. The kids may be out of school, but many still need services like having lunch.
Yeah, summer feeding programs are now gearing up this week. Now at 6, Laura Hand shows us how it's not just putting food out there, it's actually getting students to eat it.
Syracuse School District food trucks, some of them will have a new look this summer as they do summer feeding programs.
Only 20 of our locations are schools, and the rest are with our community partners at Parks and Recreation, the Boys and Girls Clubs. We have church organizations that we work with and community centers.
And new this year, here at Mundy Branch Library and at 2 other city libraries, food trucks, so the kids can come and pick up their free lunches.
It'll be a novelty, and we're really certainly hoping it's going to be one that, that takes off.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Now, the menu may not be as varied as what your parents might get from a vendor, but the fact is the schools are reaching out to get the food to the students. And they're also getting creative in how they're packaging the food.
We do a salad in a clear container and then give them just a PC of dressing, and they put the PC on and they shake the salad, and it looks a lot like convenience food, which it is. It's just a different presentation. When we used to serve the salad, we'd throw away a lot of salad. When you get to choose the salad, it becomes more popular.
The whole idea, to keep them eating, to keep them in shape, both physically and mentally.
Nutrition is an important part of that brain drain. So their kids are hungry. Obviously, they don't feel like doing the physical activity, which we know they need to do.
So much so that in Syracuse, they'll even set up feeding programs if requested, a free service that is looking to reach as many young people as possible. In Syracuse, Laura Hand reporting.
Great to see that those options are out there.
That they still continue over the summer months, which is great.
Food trucks will be rolling next week right after the 4th of July holiday, but most feeding programs started this week. We have a link to our website if you're looking for one in your community to find one near you.